first grade families and friends. It's Miss Burns here. We're on week 4 of Teleschool, and this is our day 3 lesson. Now, for the past couple of weeks, we've been talking all about place value. We know everything about the tens place. We know everything about the ones place. Well, now we're going to wrap up this unit, and we're going to go back to a standard that we've looked at several times before, and just refresh our memory so that we're ready to move on to our next unit, which is geometry. So our standard is 1MD4. This is one of our measurement and data standards. And today we're going to work on collecting and organizing data. Here's our I can statements. Our first one, we have 2. Our first one says, I can collect and organize data using tally marks and numbers. And our second says, I can answer questions about the total number of data points. Now, all this means is that we're going to collect information or gather information about something. We're going to organize it into a chart or a table using tally marks and numbers, and then we're going to be able to answer questions about the total or all of the data points that we have. Now let's take a closer look at what this means. Let's, for example, pretend that we are looking at a garden, and here's our garden. We've got red flowers, we've got orange flowers, we've got purple flowers. And we want to know exactly how many of each type of flower we have, so that way we can start comparing this data. We're going to move to the comparing part of data tomorrow and the next day. Today we're just staying on the top of our anchor chart with collecting and organizing data. Well, the first thing I need to do is collect my data. So first I need to know how many red flowers there are. I want to know how many orange flowers there are, and then how many purple flowers there are. That's collecting or gathering that data. Then we want to organize it into a chart. And we're going to do that using tally marks and numbers. So if I go ahead and I count how many red flowers there are, 1, 2, 3, 4, I can use tally marks to represent that. Each line or each tally represents 1 flower. We have 4 red flowers. I'm going to write the number 4. Then I want to collect my information or collect my data on how many orange flowers I have. Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 orange flowers. I'm going to represent that with tally marks, remembering that when I use tally marks, my 5th is always going to be a cross. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's say I had 10, I would keep going. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The 5th is always crossed. Here's my 5. And then purple, I have 1, 2, 2 tally marks, 1, 2, and 2. Be careful that you don't get these tally marks confused with tens, because we've been doing so much work with place value and drawing tens to represent numbers. These are tally marks. You will know that because the chart is labeled tally, especially if you are seeing that crossed, that 5th mark that is crossed, we know these are tally marks. So all we're going to be doing today is collecting and organizing data into a chart and then answering some questions about how many data points we have total. So if I were to ask you how many flowers there were in this garden, we would add 4 plus 5 plus 2. 4 plus 5 is 9. 9 plus 2 more is 11. There are 11 flowers total in this garden. But instead of doing flowers, we've got a different data set. Here's what we've got. If you're in my class, you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, Miss Burns, you would collect this kind of data. Well, we've got Taco Bell packets. These are the sauce packets. You know how they throw 100 in the bag every time you go? Well, they give us a ton. And so instead of throwing them out, we hang on to them so we can use them for something else. And right now, this is a mess. It's just a pile that's all confused, kind of like when you dump out your Halloween candy when you get back from trick-or-treating. Well, the first thing we're going to have to do is sort it. When you sort, you put like things together. You'll notice here that I have all of my triangles together, all my circles together, all of my squares together. So I'm going to take this mess of data and I'm going to organize it. That's my first step. All right, so I'm going to organize it by putting like things together. So I've got mild sauces. That's going to be one category. So all my milds are going to go there. Mild, 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 mild. I've also got hot. That's another category. Hot, 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 hot. These are all hot. And my last category is fire. So I'm going to put all the fires together. These are all my fires. So now that I have sorted so that everything that is alike is together. Now I'm going to start collecting and organizing this information into a chart. So here's my chart. The first thing that I need to do in my chart is keep track of the types of sauces that I have. Well, let's see here. We have mild. I'm going to put an M for mild. We have hot. I'm going to put an H for hot. And we have fire. That's the hottest one. I stay away from this one. I stay more in the mild and hot family. But we do have fire. We're going to put an F for fire. So I'm going to get all of my information organized into my chart here, so that way I can answer a question about the total number of packets that we have. Well, now that we have organized or sorted our data, now we're going to have to tally it. Now remember, a tally mark, each tally mark stands for 1. And when we get to our 5th, we cross it. So I have to first look at how many mild I have, show my tallies. How many hot do I have? Show my tallies. How many fire do I have? Show my tallies. So let's first count up how many mild I have. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 mild sauce packets. So I'm going to come to my chart. Instead of writing the number 4, I'm using tallies. Each tally stands for 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we need to see how many hot we have. Oops. Let's count out our hot. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 hots. So I'm going to go back to my chart. I need to show 11. Now remember, each tally mark represents 1, and I'm going to cross on the 5th. I've got 11. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Finally, I need to count and tally my fire sauces. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fire sauces. Here's my tally marks. Each one represents 1 packet of sauce. I'm going to cross on the 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lovely. So now, instead of a mess of data, I've sorted my categories so that they are looking very organized, and I'm now transferring that data onto my table so that anybody can take a look at it and answer some questions about it. Let's finally write in our number. That's our last piece of our data chart. Well, we know we have 4 mild sauces, 4. We have 5, 10, 11 hot sauces. That's not looking so great. Let's fix that. 11 hot and 5, 6 fire. So now here's my question, because remember today, one of the things that we need to be able to do is not just collect and organize our data using tally marks and numbers. We did that, but we also need to answer questions about the total number of data points. Okay, so here's our question. How many Taco Bell sauce packets are there in total? Well, total means all together. So if I want to find that out, there's a few ways you could do it. Now, I know some of you are saying, Miss Burns, just go back and count up all the packets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're right. You could do that, but it's not efficient. It's not the fastest way to do it. Instead, I already have a lot of data in my chart that I can use to help me answer this question. If I want to know how many Taco Bell sauce packets are there in total, all I have to do is go back to my chart and figure out what I get, or what my total or sum is, when I add 4 mild plus 11 hot plus 6 fire. Let's see what happens. Well, let's start with the mild and the hot. Well, 4 plus 11. Well, I could start with 11 and count on. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I started at 11, I counted on 4. 11 plus 4 is 15, or 4 plus 11, using the commutative property of addition. But I also can't forget I have 6 fire. So I have to take this 15, remembering this is my mild, this is my hot, Now I need to take the 15 sauce packets, which are mild and hot, and add them to the 6 fire. So here's my mild and hot, here's my fire. Well, if I can't do this in my head, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stick my larger addend on my head and count on my smaller addend. So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I started at 15, I counted on 6. 15 plus 6 is 21. So how many Taco Bell sauce packets are there in total? 21. I can check that work by going back and counting my tallies. I'm going to count the groups of 5 first. Here we go. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. There are 21 sauce packets in total. So today, friends, you're going to answer some questions about collecting and organizing data using tally marks and numbers, and then you're going to use that data that's organized in your chart to answer questions about the total number of data points. That's going to set us up for tomorrow, where we will begin learning how to compare data to answer questions like how many more and how many less or fewer. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy your day. See you tomorrow.